Hey everyone, this is Madgicorn Messages. I was really wanting to do some readings on changes happening in 3D in your current life. I wanted to see what changes are coming in, external, into your reality, something maybe you're manifesting, and blessings coming in unexpectedly. So let's go ahead and see what is on the way. Spirit, what changes are coming in for the viewer? What changes can the viewer expect? All right. You might be wanting to try something. Oh, you know what? Actually, that's not, I don't think, no. I just felt something different. I think something's going to happen and you're going to be, I think something really unexpected is going to come in and you're going to be faced with a challenge. I don't think you're going to be tested. I think you're just going to have some sort of unexpected change come in that's going to require you to be really brave. And the only what's coming to mind right now is moving. Maybe you're going to be moving. Or maybe something comes in, that something happens, that a change occurs in your life that requires you to step out of your comfort zone, or maybe you're capable of taking action and handling this change. But I think that something's going to happen that's going to require you to be brave. But I don't think this is bad at all. I think that this is a really good change. Whatever it is that's coming in, it's really asking you to be courageous and be brave. I'm getting the sense of really having to step out of your comfort zone. Let's see. Changing your mind. I feel like maybe whatever this change is, it could be that this change is forcing you, this isn't something that's changing that's going to force you to change your life. You don't have to. I don't feel that. I'm getting the sense that this change that's coming in, there's something coming in that's going to allow you to change from something you're already doing. It's going to allow you this change, but it's going to require you to be brave. I'm not getting the sense that you're not capable of doing or following through on whatever this is. I think, in fact, you are so prepared or so ready for something, whatever this change is. But I think that it's gonna be a 180 from something you're currently doing or the way you're living your life now. I'm getting a big change. I know that changes can be small but then lead to big things, or you can have overnight changes that are drastic. I'm getting the sense that there is a really big change on the horizon. I kind of just got this visual of like droplets, one right after the other, and the droplets got bigger. I don't know why that's came to mind. So I feel like this is something that's there's something that comes in or a change that occurs that feels big, but that this is going to be huge. It's gonna progressively change, and I think it's gonna be pretty quick. I do think it's gonna require you to say, okay, changing your mind right here. I'm not getting the sense that you have been do I want to do this or do I want to do that? You could be in that position, you could be feeling that and thinking, I don't know which way to go. I feel like I want to try this. I feel like I want to go down this path, whatever that is. You have two paths here. Maybe you want to go down path A, and there's path B, and both look really good, and you're not really sure which direction to take. One requires you to step out of your comfort zone. One feels familiar. You'll be successful, or you feel like you'll be successful at both, but one requires you to have a lot of courage. So it could be something like that. And you're changing your mind about going down the path that you've never experienced or have tried before. I don't even know what that is. It could be a relationship and someone who's not your typical type. It could be a job. It could be a living situation. It could be a way of living. So I feel like if that's for you, that's what this message is. But I'm really getting the sense that there's something that's going to come in. It's going to be an opportunity for change. It's not going to force you to change. You can stay where you're at. You can keep doing, keep being, stay within the comfort of what you have and what's going on in your life. And I feel like what's in your life is good, but maybe it's not, I don't want to say it's not enough, but it's not in alignment. Because I feel like if this is coming in, it would only come in because it's something that you want, or it's something that Spirit's like, this is for your best, highest good. This is going to help you grow. So I feel like, yeah, I'm really getting this huge sense of change. Like I'm talking really fast, but like I'm feeling like I have to breathe. Like there's something coming in that's going to be a quick change, or it's going to allow you a quick change, and it's going to progressively get bigger and bigger. And it's such a good positive change. And I feel like what with this changing your mind card in this sense is you were on the path going down, like path A, let's say, and you saw the path and you were, everything, you saw it pan out and you were taking action, and then all of a sudden there's a change that comes in and it's like, holy cow, I really want to do this. I'm not sure, but I've never done this. This is out of my comfort zone. I don't even know what to think, but oh my gosh, it's so good. And it's a complete 180. Like that's what I feel. And it's not something that's forcing you to change, but it's like, it's right there if you really want to do it. I don't know what would be holding you back, besides maybe like people saying, well, you said you wanted to do A, but you're doing B, and like, what the fuck do you want? But it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks, because no matter what, this is like a really good opportunity and you know it. And yeah, God, this feels so big. I don't know why. Like I've done other readings with these cards and feeling changes, but they felt like more internal or personal or like smaller. But this feels huge. I don't know why. Ooh. We have relationship dynamics. So this could totally be a relationship, obviously, right? You could be in a relationship with someone, and maybe all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, I don't love this person the way I thought I did. Or I don't feel the same way about this person anymore. And it's like, so this relationship is good. Everything is good, but I don't feel the same way. Maybe that's like what is so crazy. Maybe someone else comes into your life that's like, oh my God, I didn't ever think that I would meet someone else and have immediate feelings. And it's not, and I've like, how if you're in a relationship with someone and you feel like it's pretty good and it's going down a good path, but you have like the wandering eyes, your mind wanders and you wonder, what is it going to be like if I was with this person or if I was with a different person? Well, then you're probably not satisfied in your current relationship. And I'm not saying anything bad's happening, but there's something that's unfulfilling. And maybe you're in the position where you've never considered anyone else, you haven't thought of anything else, and then all of a sudden you meet someone, and just on a whim, not like a date or anything, but like you just met someone, like running to the grocery store, or you went to the coffee shop, and you just happened to meet someone, and you all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, like I have feelings for someone, I'm so interested in this person, like, this shit can happen. And I'm not saying it was like this person entertained you and tried to persuade you. Maybe this person knew you're in a relationship. Hell, maybe you're married. But then all of a sudden there's something that just changes. And and maybe you're like, I don't understand how I don't feel the same way about the person I'm with. And so it's taking a lot of courage for you to be like honest with yourself and to say, I want to move on, I want to move forward. And I'm not saying like it doesn't have to be with this new person you met. It can simply be maybe this person woke up within you the fact that maybe you're not actually as into this person you're with currently, or maybe you don't love this person the way that you thought. That's not me saying that your current relationship, if you're in one, is anything toxic or bad. And it can simply be that you've changed so fast as a person. So it could be something around that, like a relationship, whether that's like the exact story or not. I feel like with relationship dynamics, I feel like there could also be something here at play around people in your life. Like maybe you're friends with, like, maybe you have like a big group of friends and you always kind of hang out with the same friends, and you've always been good. Like you love your friends, you care about them, and they've always been amazing to hang out with. You have great time, you have great memories, great experiences together, you do fun things. But maybe all of a sudden within yourself, you're all of a sudden you're like, I'm looking for something different. Like I'm looking to connect with people on a different level, and these people aren't fulfilling this deeper desire of connection, right? Maybe you want that deep connection with people, and you are realizing that all of your friends are not deep connections. Maybe they're just the people in your life that that you have known, and you just always do fun things and you just have fun together, but there's no deep connection there of like true friendship that, have these people been there for you? Like, have they always been there for you? Will they drop anything for you? Like, I don't know. Maybe they will. Maybe you're realizing that some of these people in your life, they're no longer on the same page as you are. Maybe you've changed so much as a person, and then all of a sudden you're like, I don't really want to hang around these people. These people don't inspire me. These people they don't support me. Maybe I have dreams or goals and I want to try something else or try something new, and they're like, yeah, sounds like a great idea, but maybe you shouldn't. You never know. Maybe all of a sudden, where you used to be like, oh yeah, maybe you're right, instead you're like, no, like I actually want to do something different with my life, and these people they're not on the same page anymore. And so maybe you're like, I just don't feel good around these people. I don't feel inspired. I don't feel supported. And I don't have this deep connection, and I'm looking for that. And so maybe with this courage, it's taking you a lot to really reflect on what you want in your life, and what you have in your life, is that a direct reflection of what you want to feel fulfilled, to feel supported, to feel loved. And that takes to me, those are huge changes, because I have absolutely gone through those changes myself, and it takes so much courage to say, this is what I want and this is what I desire in my life. And to really feel like I can move forward, I need people who are in alignment with who I am, or people who are already where I want to be, who can be in my life and inspire me to pursue and keep pushing me. People in my life now don't do that. And and this could also go for family. So you might be having to really step into, really be brave and step into that courage, that, tap into that courage, that inner lion, and say, I want change in my life. I'm ready to take drastic action. And if it means walking away from things that no longer serve me in order for me to pursue something for my highest, best good, I need to be willing to let go of people, places, and things, and that are not in alignment. So I think, and that takes such bravery to do, because what happens in that is that there are people left that are hurt, people left that are not understanding, and it can result in things that you don't want to experience: hurt, anger, frustration, and you're not responsible for how anyone feels. I think that it's important to, in a situation where you have some relationship dynamic changes occurring, to communicate what you want in your life, how you want to move forward, and asking people if they can support you in that. And if they're not for it, then they're not for you. And if they are, then they're going to stick around. And it's important to communicate those things and how you feel. And whatever you need to do to communicate those changes, or whether or not you want to like be around these people anymore, or have these people in your life, you know, friends, family, relationship, Spirit's really telling you like it's time for you to be brave. It's time for you to, you know, step into alignment with who you are becoming, because you're becoming a different person. You're changing in so many ways, and you don't feel the same, you don't speak the same, you don't think the same, you don't want the same things you wanted before. You don't, and then you're like, I don't understand why I don't want this anymore, and that is okay. But you're going through some major changes, and I think that Spirit's saying we're gonna be there with you, and this is gonna come in fast. Like it could be like what was that, ripple? Of like a ripple effect, right? Like it could be like, or like a rock skipping, right? There could be like, it could go farther and farther and bigger. Like this feels like a big change, but I think what I'm feeling is it's a big change in terms of your relationship dynamics, whatever's happening. But at the end of this is going to be like huge changes, because it's going to allow some amazing blessings to come into your life that you didn't expect, because you're making space for something better. So whether you have to completely walk away from these people, these places, these things, whatever it is, so you can make space, I think that's what that big feeling is that I was feeling earlier at the beginning of the reading. And right now it could be something small, like you're like, oh, I just feel differently. But at the end of it, you're like, wow, I don't even know who I am anymore, and that's okay. But something feels really good at the end of this. Something really, really, really good is coming in. And just as a additional, I just wanted to flip over one more. We have spiritual growth. And with spiritual growth here, I definitely feel like that is just a confirmation around you going through major changes in your life, and it's very internalized, and nobody's going to really understand why or what, but I think it's something you've asked for, and so it's going to start to materialize and come to fruition, like actually manifest in your 3D reality. Whew. Well, that I'm not going to keep going on and on. I think I could repeat myself over and over again, because I just feel like that's what's coming in and what's happening. So I think Spirit just really wants to encourage you, be brave. When you want something, be ready for the changes that have to occur in your life in order for those things to manifest in your life that you're asking for. And it means not just what's changing outside of yourself, because you're changing as a person. And you, in order for those things to come into your life, you have to become this new person to become in alignment with what it is that you want. And everything that's in your life is in your life currently because of the person that you've been. And if these people are meant to stay in your life, they're going to evolve with you. And if not, then they're going to get left behind, and you're going to move forward in whatever capacity that looks like. So I think Spirit's just here to say these changes are coming in. What you want is here. We're here. We're supporting you. You're going to like explode and in a good way, blossom and grow into this beautiful person that you are meant to be. And it could be that it happens very quickly, and it could be overwhelming, but this is time, like you're ready to come out of your cocoon. I think you've been in this cocoon for a long time, and you've been comfortable, and you've been going through some major changes. And so here we are getting ready to come out of the cocoon, and Spirit is so ready to welcome you into this new version of you, and know that there are some major beautiful blessings waiting for you on the other side. Whew. So that's your message. I really hope that you enjoyed. Yeah, I'm not going to go into this any further because I could just keep going. All right. Until next time. Thanks for watching.